done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed over that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Damn.
And took her breath some more.
Man, happy Friday. Just wanted to remind you that I love you. Hey black men, happy Friday. Just wanted to remind you that you are awesome. I love you so much and I hope you have a great weekend.
Yo. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Damn. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I don't know if I like how that picture looking, bro. Looks like my settings changed or something. I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I don't know what's going on with my camera lens. Yeah, that's a little crazy. But anyway, hey, there's so much going on. I must say, I'm really light on viewers tonight. And I really don't get it. I really don't. Because there was 5 people logged in just a while ago. Now it's showing me that I only got 1 person watching this whole thing. If it's really only 1 person watching this, I'm gonna get the fuck off, not in like really fast. Now, with that being said, I ain't gonna lie, I have been having a little bit of complications logging into Facebook. Hey, Facebook, there's some bitch ass niggas over there, man. Fucking Ryan Zuckerberg, bitch ass. He been fucking hating on me today, bro. So, it was a little bit of a hiccup, with logging in and all that. And I must say, a lot of my viewers do come from Facebook as well. Because, let's just be real. They're all about the algorithm and they don't want some people, they want some people to be shown, and some people that don't want to be shown. Really cool, real goofy shit, you feel me? And everything got thrown off and shit. I don't have many viewers right now, so I might as well talk my shit because I really don't truly give a fuck. And at the end of the day, it's all about the Benjamins. It ain't about nothing else. So if ain't nobody logged on watching it right now, that's cool. But damn, really? That's crazy. I don't think my views has been this low in a long time. So, maybe shit, I don't know. Maybe everybody hate Cali now. But fuck it. I'm still gonna go talk my shit for everybody in the replay. Yep. So it is what it is. Sometimes to be great, you gotta be great alone. But fuck it. We still in the building tonight. Now, since ain't nobody really on right now, I could go and fix it for my folks up in Facebook. Okay, there we go. Okay. So with that being said, I guess I'm gonna continue. Hopefully this will be a short show. Maybe I could go out and go get some boom boom tonight. Because I'm not gonna sit down here and talk all night with nobody's viewing. I'd be fucking whack.
Emotional damage.
So yeah, at any rate, let's continue. So yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I knew that was something I was missing. Okay. All right. So anyway, damn. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, let's continue on. So, I mean, I appreciate y'all listening for the last 10 minutes. Hear me riff. Probably gonna remove the rest of that off the, replay. But anyway, I appreciate anybody else tuning in. If not, oh well, it is what it is. I guess, you can't knock them out all the time. So anyway, we're gonna put on Charleston White. Now you know that I'm not, I don't hold up Charleston White as any moral compass or anybody really to take advice to. But hey, a broken clock could be right at least twice a day. With that being said, I'm about to let you hear what I want you to hear Charleston White's take on, Dr. Umar's stance on, what Snow Bunnies, what Black Queens, whatever, Snow Bunnies never. Check it.
Dr. Umar Johnson secretly watch white girl porn and jack out to it. You're talking about nigga don't bunny how. Man, nigga slang that dick wherever he can slang dickhead. White hoe, black hoe, Mexican hoe, Chinese hoe, and even a punk. Man, niggas fuck punks in prison like they women. You can't tell a nigga where to put his dick. You ain't got no say-so in what a nigga do with his torpedo. Dr. Umar Johnson wrong in the motherfucker trying to shame a nigga for fucking white hoe. And nigga, listen, you might not ever had a white bitch, but nigga don't nobody love a nigga like a white hoe who love niggas. Man, niggas, it's something black girls ain't gonna do. They gonna say, I ain't gonna do that. Nigga, white girls ain't got no limits. See, especially when they like niggas. So nigga don't want to hear nothing. Dr. Umar Johnson is confused. We don't know what college he graduated from. We ain't seen now. Hey, I went to school with Dr. Umar Johnson. We ain't never seen him have an office.
Man, just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna run that back one more time because I liked what he really had to say. Hey, as ignorant as he is, he had a point. He has a point.
I think Dr. Umar Johnson secretly watch white girl porn and jack out to it. You're talking about nigga don't bunny how. Man, nigga slang that dick wherever he can slang dickhead. White hoe, black hoe, Mexican hoe, Chinese hoe, and even a punk. Man, niggas fuck punks in prison like they women. You can't tell a nigga where to put his dick. You ain't got no say-so in what a nigga do with his torpedo. Dr. Umar Johnson wrong in the motherfucker trying to shame a nigga for fucking white hoe. And nigga, listen, you might not ever had a white bitch, but nigga don't nobody love a nigga like a white hoe who love niggas. Man, nigga, it's something black girls ain't gonna do. They gonna say, I ain't gonna do that. Nigga, white girls ain't got no limits. See, especially when they like niggas. So nigga don't want to hear nothing. Dr. Umar Johnson is confused. We don't know what college he graduated from. We ain't seen now. Hey, I went to school with Dr. Umar Johnson. We ain't never seen him have an office.
Yo, where's the lie? Yo, where's the lie, bro? Dr. Umar has been talking about how he's been making school for black kids and all this and that, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? The man got the school, but, you know what I'm saying, he ain't got no teachers, he ain't got no students, he ain't got no faculty. So essentially, all this dude is doing is holding on to the land until he can ride this wave about how he's going to build a school until motherfuckers get sick of him. And guess what? When people eventually get sick of him, all he's going to do is just go ahead and sell that property. And you know who he's going to sell that property to? The white man.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Best believe he will be selling that property when it's worth millions and millions and millions to the white man. So, this dude is trying to tell you where to put your dick and, who you should be in love with and all that stuff. But Dr. Umar is the same fucking idiot who basically got alienated from both of his daughters from a black woman. So I would not be the one to go come here and say that white women are better than black women. I would never come out here and say that. But guess what? I would never tell a black man to exclusively date black women, because guess what? Any man who decides to only exclusively date black women will be essentially setting himself up for basically not even having a good woman. Not saying that black women can't be good women, because they can be. But if you decide, if black women are only 8% of the population, and a black man decides that he's only going to date black women, then that basically means his chances of finding a better woman is versus just dating all women. And then at that point, if he finds a good-looking black woman and she has her shit together, then fuck it, he go get with her. But it's almost stupid and foolish for a black man who's successful to go say, you know what, I'm just gonna go subtract 92% of the rest of the population just so my mama won't be mad at me, bro. Fuck that.
Nope.
And I have to be honest with you, that's what essentially a lot of these dudes do. A lot of these men who say they don't want to date interracially, or they don't want to date a woman who's like 19 or 20. These are the same dudes who are basically taking their marching order from black women. The same black women who, when they have the opportunity, they go and date, they go and make sure they date, older white men. They make sure they date white men. They make sure they date older dudes. Black people or black men are the only ones who they want to hold to a standard not to go date outside of your race. And that is some fucking bullshit.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Like, that's outright goofy. Now, with that being said, I guess this is Dr. Umar's. I don't know if we have a response. Oh, do we have a response from Dr. Umar? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Yo, Dr. Umar.
Some of y'all say he go too hard. It ain't that bad. Oh, yes, it is. Now you see. You have cooned so bad that they damn near need to put your face in the dictionary next to the word coon.
I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for Coons.
Well, I guess that's all he got to say right now. But it's Friday. Yay, yay.
And happy Friday. Just wanted to remind you that you are awesome. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great weekend.
I ain't gonna front, bruh. I'd love to take that snow bunny. She look a little pricey, but shit, hey, if I had the money, I'll definitely drop on that. Cause she is very, 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 very sexy, bruh. Let's just be real. Now, brothers, we can say whatever we want, right? But why don't we hear from this beautiful Slavic white woman?
The Slavic women, they like the black or the really dark men. To be specific, by the way, Polish women, like Eastern Europe, they fucking love black men. And if you ask them, they'll tell you they're more masculine. They smell amazing of coconut oil. They tend to really look after themselves. And by the way, when I go to get a manicure and a pedicure, there's always black men in there getting their nails done. They actually look after themselves, but at the same time, they're really masculine. Yeah, Dutch women go crazy for them. When you're talking about Russia, they'll sort of accept anyone if they're dark. Like,
what? Anyone that's dark? Now, that's right up my alley. Now, what's actually kind of ironic, too, is that one thing I could definitely say, and I'm not saying that Russians or, Eastern Europeans cannot be prejudiced, but I can honestly say this, that, in high school, I was messing around with this Russian chick, and I can honestly say that they live in a fat-ass house. And, to me, it was a mansion, straight up. But, she brought me into her house, and I met her Russian daddy, bro. I was like, damn, for real? So, I mean, I'm not saying that people that racism, doesn't exist or anything like that, and everybody's open arms to black people. What I'm saying is that things are just not always what it seems. You'll realize there are probably more black mothers who will probably not want you to date their daughter than there are of white women who probably would feel the same way if you got your shit together. Now, with that being said, the Slavic sisters still got some more to say about the brothers and sisters.
And then what happens? They're like, we're moving on. Snow bunnies are gonna clean you. Kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, we're moving on. Snow bunnies are gonna clean you right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things and they mix and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues. So I do find that black kings often go to black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means snow bunnies warm in January. Yes. The black kings get divorced.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Women love my ski.
Yeah.
Magic is a blessing.
Oh shit.
I'ma go to snow.
Becky going crazy. Becky going crazy. Becky going crazy. Yeah.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
You heard it first, fellas. You heard it first. The man support man comes through. What's up, G? Salute to the coach gang. I appreciate you for checking in, G. As a matter of fact, since that boy's checking in, I'm gonna have to run this video again, yo. Check this out, a man supporting man.
Kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, we're moving on. Snow bunnies are gonna clean you right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things and they mix and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues. So I do find that black kings often go to black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means snow bunnies warm in January. Yes. The black kings get divorced.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The Slavic women, they like the black or the really dark men. To be specific, by the way, Polish women, like Eastern Europe, they fucking love black men. And if you ask them, they'll tell you they're more masculine. They smell amazing of coconut oil. They tend to really look after themselves. And by the way, when I go to get a manicure and a pedicure, there's always black men in there getting their nails done. They actually look after themselves, but at the same time, they're really masculine. Yeah, Dutch women go crazy for them. When you're talking about Russia, they'll sort of accept anyone if they're dark.
Salute to the Dutch women who deal with men even if they're dark. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the snow bunnies then. JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler 79 Smith says salute to you, Cali West, and the chat. I appreciate you everybody for checking in. Now, yeah, I really don't get this whole Dr. Umar trying to stop black men from dating white women. But I'm going to be real with you. Truth is, I know why he does that. The reason why he does that is because that's what black women like to hear. Black women want to see black men not date outside their race. They want black men to be exclusive to them. Truth be told, black women want to have the right to first refusal. You know, they want to be able to, you know, they want to be able to 1 minute say that you're not good enough, but then the next minute they want to be able to, you know, be able to go get with you if you get your shit together. Because let's just be real. With black women, you either have to have the money or you have to have the looks. Shit. And if she's fine enough, you might have to have both. So with that being said, not saying that you don't have to have that with a white woman either, but I would honestly say that I think white women are more inclined to at least deal with you if you at least have your shit together. If you at least got a job, got a crib, you know, got your own place, you at least have ambition, they will at least deal with you. Sisters, you know, not saying that some of them won't, but man, look, I've been dating black women all my life, man. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not saying that white women are not materialistic because they are too, but I can honestly say, based on my experience, white women, they're willing to at least give you a chance, an opportunity. I don't know why. But yeah, XL Pro comes through. Salute. XL Pro says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1.
Man, happy Friday. Just wanted to that you are awesome. Hey black men, happy Friday. Just wanted to remind you that you are awesome. I love you so much and I hope you have a great weekend.
Yes, Lord. It's Friday. What's up, nigga? What's happening for the weekend, nigga? Salute to Coach Greg Adams and the Coach Gang. Yes, sir. Snow Bunny Heaven. Matter of fact, talk about snow bunnies. I think I can make it snow a little bit in here. Can I make it snow a little more? Can we make it snow? Let's see here. Let's see if your boy can make it snow a little bit. I can't make it snow, but I can make it kind of, you know, I can at least bring in some, you know, a little variety. How about that?
You need to know how to conduct yourself because my husband is a very important figure. Your husband is not my problem. He's getting distracted by you. Your husband is not my problem. You and this big booty whore are both I do. Do not touch me. I know the manager. I will get you both kicked out. I will come right now. I know him. We're in members for the last 4 years. And you need to leave.
What the fuck? Bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Man, she about to get her ass double teamed by this snow bunny and this chocolate bunny, bruh. Shit, it's about to be, hey, you about to see black and white join forces and whoop Karen's ass, bruh. Shit.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
My boy JJ Diesel says, nah, black women just want to control black men. The black men are mad. Black men who, you know, no, black women are mad. Black men can't, they, you know, they're mad at black men who they can't control. Facts. All the way facts, bruh. XL Pro says, black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Dr. Umar. Then a man says she wasn't wrong though. She wasn't wrong about what? About her putting on some clothes? But bruh, there's a gym. A man supported man. You're a Coach Gang member. Yo, we all know that the gym, I mean shit. I mean, I'm not trying to go back to Greek history or nothing like that, but we all know that the gym has to do with showing off your body. I mean, she's not completely naked, bro. I mean, am I tripping, y'all? She just look like, I mean, is she kind of a little sexy? I don't think that's over the top. I mean, to be honest with you, I see women running on the beach with that all the time, bro. I mean, I don't think that's anything inappropriate. You feel me? That man supporter said, yeah, put them gym hoes in their place, LOL. I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like Karen is all the way wrong. Not only is she wrong, I feel like she's dead wrong because the truth be told, you know, your husband is a man. Your husband is gonna enjoy some good-looking woman. You feel me? Like, what you gonna do? You're gonna tell every chick to leave and get dressed just because you don't have your dude in check? Maybe. See, you don't even have your we can't even see her body. Truth be told, she obviously is subconscious. She's one of those chicks. She's one of those chicks who's probably not even getting run around a man her pussy anyway. Because guess what? If a woman's draining your balls and she's sexually satisfying you, even if you're a man, you're gonna be looking at a sexy woman. You're gonna have enough respect probably not to look. The only time you're gonna be thirsty and probably be all disrespectful is if your girl is not fucking draining your fucking balls. A man supporter man says wearing them separate booty cheeks shorts. Oh, ha 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 ha. Hey, it's in with the times, dude. At least hoes we be hoes. Hey, I remember I was fucking with this bitch, and as soon as I guess came in the style, she had them ones, the separate booty cheeks. Well, look, they can either do the separate booty cheeks or separate the booty cheeks themselves. For example, does butt cheeks go together, or do you spread butt cheeks, or do you put a space in between them? Sheesh.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
A man supported man said, I seen women come to the yoga class with no bra on. Oh, at the gym all the time. Hell yeah. If she got a nice little A cup, a little B cup, I see females do that shit all the time. And ladies, I'm all for it. Ladies, I'm all for it. See, I was the type of dude, and Coach Greg Adams kind of brought it up too, like, let these hoes just be hoes, man. Like, embrace their whoredom. Now, you don't have to be with them. You don't have to be their boyfriend or, you know, anything like that. But let these hoes be hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Let these hoes be hoes. Unless y'all gotta, you know, I mean, look, we can't stop the world. You know, all we can do is change ourselves. And JJ Diesel says peanut butter. Right. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, we in this age. There ain't no turning back. Al Bundy was trying to warn us. He told people not to get married every time men came to the shoe store, he told them not to get married. Every time they came to this bar, every time they came to the no man meeting. Just like Coach Greg Adams, he said, don't get married. Don't get married. Don't get married. By the way, Married with Children was actually created by a black man. Y'all should look it up. But anyway, what else I got for the ladies to talk about? Oh, for everybody who didn't see it, I'm going to play the video one more time because, you know, people was a little late to the stream. And it was actually, I can honestly say that I apologize because I kind of fucked up with how I sent out notices to my boys. You feel me? I know it's kind of late, so I try to put y'all on notice. With that being said, look what Charleston White had to say about Dr. Umar. Check.
Dr. Umar Johnson secretly watch.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
Dr. Umar Johnson secretly watch white girl porn and jack off to it. You're talking about nigga don't bunny how. Man, nigga slang that dick wherever he can slang dick hit. White hoe, black hoe, Mexican hoe, Chinese hoe, and even a punk. Man, nigga fuck punks in prison like they women. You can't tell a nigga where to put his dick. You ain't got no say-so in what a nigga do with his torpedo. Dr. Umar Johnson wrong in the motherfucker trying to shame a nigga for fucking white hoe. And nigga, listen, you might not ever had a white bitch, but nigga don't nobody love a nigga like a white hoe who love niggas. Man, nigga, it's something black girls ain't gonna do. They gonna say, I ain't gonna do that. Nigga, white girls ain't got no limits. See, especially when they like niggas. So nigga don't want to hear nothing. Dr. Umar Johnson is confused. We don't know what college he graduated from. We ain't seen now. Hey, I went to school with Dr. Umar Johnson. We ain't never seen him have an office.
Where are the lies told? Where are the lies told? Shit. Hey, we haven't even seen Dr. Umar with his own motherfucking kids, bro. Not that it's funny because it's really fucked up.
There we go, CSI.
It's not a laughing matter. But let's just be real. Dr. Umar wants to see black men with other black women, but Ninja, not only have we haven't seen you with a black woman as your queen, we also haven't even seen you with your own kids, bruh. Hell nah.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
And y'all want to know Dr. Umar's response to what I gotta say?
Never. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
This is a sick Negro.
That's all he gotta say. Black queens forever. What about your black queens? You done lost 2 black queens already, G. Shit, man. That's hey. At this point, you damn near almost lost 2 games of chess, Ninja.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Shit, you almost got, and at this point, the old chip almost came off the board, Ninja, with his damn child support shit.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Shit crazy. Now I don't know if y'all heard what what is she? The Slavic woman. You know, what the Slavic woman had to say about brothers. Check her out.
Why the Slavic women, they like. Why the Slavic women, they like the black or the really dark men. To be specific, by the way, Polish women, like Eastern Europe, they fucking love black men. And if you ask them, they'll tell you they're more masculine. They smell amazing of coconut oil. They tend to like really look after themselves. And by the way, when I go to get a manicure and a pedicure, there's always black men in there getting their nails done. They actually look after themselves, but at the same time, they're really masculine. Yeah, Dutch women go crazy for them. When you're talking about Russia, they'll sort of accept anyone if they're dark. Like.
Salute to her for that, for real, yo. Yeah, brothers, I would never put white women above black women. You know, a white woman is like, white woman and black women are equivalent of a car. You know, every car has its pros, every car has got its cons. Now, with that being said, the reason why I promote interracial dating is not necessarily because white women or any Asian women are better or anything like that, but if you want to set yourself up to win in the, you know, in this love or whatever, a relationship type shit, why wouldn't you give yourself access to more quality women, whether that's, you know, they're black or white? That would probably be the best way to go about it. Now, that being said, let's look at some I know I got some little slimmies to look at y'all, to show y'all. I know I got something to show y'all. Let's check out this sexy Asian right here. Check her out. I don't give yo. I'm gonna just say it right now. I don't give a fuck if that store bought. I'll still go ahead and hurry up and buy. For real, for real.
You ain't lying.
Now, what else I got for y'all? Oh. Where's she at? Oh, check her out. Matter of fact, all right, so damn sexy. I'm gonna have to play her other video. Shit. No, she must really like that song. Yo. I don't give a fuck if that's store bought or oven baked. Shit, I want to be all up in that shit.
Perfect.
Now, let's see who else we got. Oh, check her out. This is a sister though. But here we go.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck.
Shit. One more time.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
All right. One more twirl, y'all. One more twirl. Sheesh. Yum, yum, yum. Let me get some.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Now that is, see, now let's just be real. Let's just be real, y'all. That's the real definition of thick. Thick is, you know what I'm saying, thick in certain places. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, look, do this. Now, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that thick shit ain't fun. You feel me? I ain't gonna say thick shit ain't fun. Because, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Thick should be fun. It be fun. It do be fun. The only thing is that, man, ain't nothing better, boy. Ain't nothing better than a woman with a nice little slim frame and a backside to go with it, bro. Now that is the true definition of thick. This is kind of fat, but I'll still take that. I ain't gonna lie. That's low-key almost pondering on found fat, but I'll say that's thick. I ain't gonna lie, that's thick too. I don't know how her stomach look, but shit, them cheeks is all the way out, boy. Sheesh. Shit. Wes.
He ain't lying.
Wait a damn minute. Now, I forgot what's happening here, but
heights. No, okay. So this is the bed. I'm really excited because it's like a big thing right here. So I can see. You ever been up there? It has like a big window.
Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. Now that's thick now. That is thick.
Hope you're not scared of heights. No, okay. So this is the bed. I'm really excited because it's like a big thing right here. So I can see.
She wanna put that.
You ever been up there? It has like a big window.
Right. Grown-up bunk beds, huh?
It's all bullshit. All of it.
Sound like y'all trying to get fucked at the same damn time.
It's an evil world we live in.
Oh, hopefully I don't get a copyright for this video, but I thought this was funny. Oh, too many videos. Let's see here. Now, tell me art does not imitate life.
What's your name?
Ew, no thank you.
I really like your dress.
Ew, sure.
Hey, you want to get a drink?
Wish. Hey babe, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, okay?
Okay.
Oh, he's so hot.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
No, but for real, y'all. Not only when women physically, or not only when here's the flip side. It was crazy. Is that yes, women could visually see you with a woman, but women don't even have to visually see you a woman. I truly believe on a biological and a molecular level, these women can literally smell the desperation, and they can literally smell when a man is getting some pussy, bro. Straight up.
She wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
I do believe that when you sleep with a woman or when you are like balls are like drained, I feel like women can smell that on a subconscious level. Like, yo, you don't even have to look. Do this. You look. Y'all ain't never noticed that when you have a girlfriend, that women do tend to kind of react to you a little bit more. And you might say, well, yeah, it's because I'm not acting as desperate and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I used to be one of those holler monsters, but I haven't been a holler monster in a very long time. And I'll just tell you this right now. From a time where I wasn't really getting none, when I took a break, I would say for those, couple months or so, best believe, trust me, when you wasn't getting no pussy, trust me, it was almost easy not to get any more pussy. But the moment I was like, fuck this shit, let me get off this monk mode shit or whatever, or this bunk mode shit I was on, man, and I started fucking, one bitch, two bitch. For some reason, the females, they tend to, the pheromones, the ladies start kind of realizing, shit, the motherfuckers back in and again. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I truly believe that these chicks know when your balls hang low, bro. For real, yo. Y'all don't have to take my word for it, but trust me, women truly do know when men are, like, I do truly believe that women do know when you're like, I do believe you give off an aura vibe when they know that your eyes is thirsty as fuck, bro. Straight up.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, let's see here. Oh, now, y'all know that your boy, Cali West, I've been on the dark side, Yeah, I might be righteous fear, but hey, I ain't gonna front. I've been on the dark side and I've been back. I've been to freak parties, all types of shit. You feel me? Now, if y'all heard about the swing culture, there are people who want to explore the swing culture. Now, although I was part of the, I definitely been on the dark side, I was never ever a swinger. I never ever had the desire to share my woman, like my girlfriend, or, my girlfriend, my wife, my main squeeze with another dude. There's no satisfaction for me for that. Now, with that being said, there are some people who they're willing to get other women, and in order to get other women, they have to be kind of willing to let their woman be with another man. Now, different strokes to different folks. Me, I ain't gonna lie. Being part of the dark side, I used to get a lot of pushback because men used to be mad because, you know what I'm saying, I used to just go to those events solo. Like, shit. I had a whole girlfriend at home, cooking me, cooking me food and shit. And I was still out and about doing my thing. And, I think that kind of bothered people because it's like, oh, why didn't you bring your girl? Hey, I'm in here just to get some. I ain't here to go give none. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to bring pussy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Your bitch is about the pussy.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, with that being said, I do know a lot about this whole little culture. And honestly, people want to be freaky, okay. But the whole, oh, I'm gonna let you fuck my girl and all that. Like, nah, I'm just not. That never was my forte. With that being said, check this out.
Cohen. He says, bruh, I did some dumb shit. I took my baby mama to Atlanta and went to a swingers club and turned up. Me and her and a fine ass Redbone turned up. I done tapped out. I caught me 2 good ones. I'm drained. This is crazy because everyone's doing this swinger party stuff. It's just the thing about it is I'm not a person that can just go and do that with random people that I don't know. But okay. He says this big black 6'6". Oh, I see where this is going. This big black 6'6" muscle head N-word came over and wanted to join them. I had to agree because that's what we talked about beforehand. This was both on our bucket list. Not getting too graphic, but follow me. He says he had a towel on. I'm not the smallest down there, no diddy. No diddy is crazy, no diddy. I'm a good 7+. Now this dude, he pulled out an elephant trunk and laid it on the other girl's forehead. I told him, you not putting that in my girl. Yo, this heifer said, I want it. I took the hardest swallow and said, okay. I had to watch my girl get slaughtered. I even went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it would be okay. Oh, hell no, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me, no, hell no. No, hell no. What, wiping her forehead? Oh, hell no. No, I gotta be getting head or something. I don't know, there's just no way. And she can't look him in the eyes. I seen no jumper and Lena the Plug, and she did that collab. I don't know if y'all know about this. She did this collab with this other black dude, bro. And like I'm like, there ain't no way I would do this, but I get it, cause you know Adam done he done effed a lot of like other stars, so it's only fair. This is her first one, but bruh, I seen their stuff, you know, and it wasn't compared to this. I'm seeing her eyes roll out the back of her motherfucking head, like. I'm like, oh hell no, my bitch. There's no way my bitch, but her eyes gonna roll out her head. There's no effing way. And I think at the end of it, like he finished in her. So like, oh, that's not mine no more. It's over with. It's not mine. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's continue, right? So I went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it was okay. Cool. She was yelling, begging for me. She was in a zone and I checked out mentally. Why would she be begging for you? I don't know about that. Right? I don't know. That's strange to me. It was okay when we do it, but that right there, nah. So he says, fast forward to this morning. I woke up this morning in the mood, like any guy would. I went over to her and started to strike it up. Strike it up. I never heard it like that, like a match with her. She said, this motherfucker said, not right now. I'm still sore from this weekend. No.
This is a sick Negro.
No. Who the fuck says that? He says, I can't get what I want because she's still sore from this motherfucker? Real shit. I thought I could take it, but this entire experience turned me completely off. I want to break up with her, but I love her. I just don't think it could get back to where it was. Any advice? You want some advice, huh? What I've learned, bro, like, just because a guy has a big thing, it doesn't matter. And if it hurts, I don't know. I gotta see what you watched.
What?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
What? Mind y'all, this is like the first time I'm watching that for myself because somebody sent me this. You know, people be sending me shit. You feel me? What? Ninja, what the fuck is going the fuck on, bro? Hell nah.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Yo, she gone, bro. She gone.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Man, I don't. Yo, once they feed this, if whatever type of relationship that I have with a female, the day that she decides that she gonna go, well, look, the day I or she decides that she gonna go fuck another dude is the day that we have no fucking relationship, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
That is a fucking done deal. It's a wrap, G. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
personally. I gotta see what you've seen, but you 7, bro. You 7 plus. You cool, bro. You don't need Mo. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wait. Hold on. For Bummer Clot. All right. I think I understand what he was trying to say. But Ninja, you gotta watch what the fuck you say, because that didn't sound right. That was almost fucking like that could be definitely put into a different context, nigga. Did you just say you're a 7? You're cool? Did you just say that? If you would have just said, okay, having 7 inches, hey, that's good enough for the ladies or something like that. But Ninja, did you just say you're 7 and you're cool, nigga? What?
Real shit, yo.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it
Nigga,
on.
you tripping.
Take a look
Nigga,
in a book.
my nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick.
Friends to know.
My nigga.
Ways to grow.
Nigga.
Reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
I can be anything.
Same old shit. What?
Take a look
Nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
See, this is the shit I be talking about. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? What I really want? What I really want? Bad.
Bro. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna finish up the story because it still is funny as shit, dog.
Here's the thing about guys. We start to feel like if that guy does better.
And before I go any further, let me just read the chats, because this nigga done threw me off. Because JJ Dito says, I've been in relationships with women when other women try to get at me. I've had exes try to get back in my life. I'm not in a relationship, but I get approached by females. No kidding, no cap. Hey, I believe you, bro. Hey, beat this, man. I truly believe that they can smell desperation, bro. When you're not desperate, when you ain't tripping off of them, they're gonna come around your way, bro. JJ says, women give me compliments. I don't let that go to neither the big or the little heads. Pause. Facts. JJ says, I don't know any kids. No, I don't know any kids tattooed body piercing. Oh, I don't know any kids tattooed body piercing, nor do I smoke. Oh, you say I don't have any kids tattooed body piercings, nor do I smoke weed. I refuse to waste my time with non-virtuous women. I hear you, brother. But I must say, bro, every time you say that, I almost have to kind of give a pushback because, man, we're living in the times, man, these times there's not very virtuous women. Unless you about to move to Utah, bro, to Salt Lake City, and get you a Mormon chick. And guess what? Even those chicks, there's a possibility that they even took it up the rear, took it up the bum, bro. These chicks are crazy, bro. Things ain't what it seems, and things ain't what it used to be anymore. A man supported man said, I've heard most females don't care about the size of all the time. A woman said this. The woman who clips you play, Alexis Tyler. I don't even know who the Alexis Tyler is. I be playing her clips. Now I gotta look her up. We don't be trying to advertise these hoes, but I feel you, Alexis Taylor. I don't even know which chick that is. But nah, I mean, look, I can honestly say from what, look, man, I don't know. From what women have told me, they don't necessarily need a big ass dude because I forgot what dudes. Some chick went on. You can look it up on social media, but if you look up the women talk about, sizes, some women say, man, these girls is either line or ran through. If they say they want anything bigger than 8 or 9 or anything like that. JJ Dito says, JJ Dito says, I've been accused of bashing single mothers. Oh, well, hey, it's not bashing if you're just stating facts. JJ Dito says, I don't have any kids and the single mothers can cry me a river. I know there's widows with kids who were good wives to their husbands, and I have don't have a problem with them. I reject swine though. Hey, all right, brother. Here's my only caveat about that. Okay, all right. See, here's the only thing though. It's like, how do you confirm that? How do you confirm that? Unless you hook her up to a polygraph, how would you know that, okay, how you know she didn't cheat on her husband before he died? How you know he didn't die because she set his ass up? It's like, that's a lot of nuance to that. But all right, brother, hey, if you like it, I love it, G. But it's really hard to find a virtuous woman. I mean, almost to the point that if you only focus on dealing with virtuous women, you're probably gonna be out here not getting none. But let's see here. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I'm about to play it anyway.
I heard you didn't give Pretty Girls tickets.
We don't. Sign here.
What do you do for work?
I'm a stand-up comedian.
Hey, are you girls lost?
No.
Why are you outside the kitchen?
If companies can pay women less, why don't they hire all women? Well, that's a whole nother story.
This is what I'm left with. This is me right here. This is me all day, every day.
What's going through your head?
Name, age, and where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say I'm 39, but I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that.
Shelly.
Yes.
You look 39. It's okay though.
I would question a lot of men out there, quite frankly.
Tracy, I can't
There's a
believe what I
reason
just
that
heard
women
you
live
say.
longer, Mark. Let me tell you. It is because we are stronger
Yes.
and we are happier at the end of the day than most men. And that is factual, and you know it.
When men are married to women who scream like you, they just want to die sooner.
All facts, no lie. You know what? If I can, let's go to my Facebook page. I know there's some videos that I've been trying to show, but I couldn't download them. So because I can't download them, I'm just gonna point them from my page. You're more than welcome to add me on Facebook, Cali West or Cali West Miami. I do got 2 pages. You're more than welcome to follow me, add me as a friend. Matter of fact, join my Facebook group, the Righteous Fear. That is our group that we have. All the Righteous Fear content creators. We're all in there, and it's a group for all like-minded fellas, free agent lifestylers. Everybody can come check out the Righteous Fear, man. It's a dope group. We don't have a lot of, it's not like those Kevin Samuels groups where you're gonna have a lot of females talking shit to you and disrespecting you and telling you what you can't do and what you can't say in the group and all that. You can post what you want. It's really dope, man. You have to check it out. Check out the Righteous Fear. And salute to everybody who's, who checked in and, showing your boy Cali West some love. Really do appreciate y'all. Now, with that being said, yeah, let's take a trip down to Facebook. You feel me? And check that out a little bit. Because there's a few things that I did post on there that I do want to show y'all. Let's see here. Let's see. Wait a minute. I might have to remove that and then present it again, I guess.
I heard you didn't give Pretty Girls tickets.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, must have stopped it by mistake. You share the screen again. They said this is a new challenge, huh? This is what they're doing now, y'all. But guess what? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Fuck it. Let these hoes be hoes, man.
He ain't lying.
Shit. Let these hoes be hoes, bro. Let a hoe be a hoe. Let them. Those might be the best rack though. That is definitely the best rack right there for sure, bro. Let's see here. All right. What else do I have? Oh, I don't know if y'all seen this. I don't even know. Let's see here. Let me pass it up because I don't even know if I could technically show that, even though there was no, nudity. Still, I don't want to take that chance. Okay. Hey, that shit do look like some poom poom, bruh. Yo, that shit do look like some old wrinkled up poom poom, bruh. For real. Shit. Let's see here. Oh shit, look at this ninja.
He just jumped into the river. He jumped head first into the river. Can you swim? He can't swim, dispatch. Do it. Grab that. Hey, grab my glass. No, hey, grab it. Find you. Find you. Grab it. Right. Yeah, I'm good. Cool, come over the phone. Right here. Kelsey, you want to move for me, sir? Hey, come on. Hold on. I want to see it. D'Angelo, you got to come around us. You're on that pipe.
I can see. Hey, well, Matt, hands are clear. This is going to come to you, the green one.
Do it around. She's closer.
Just hold on right there until you get more people.
Yep.
I got you. Want to come that way?
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to come this way. Oh, no, it's cold. It's hypothermic.
It's going to hurt for him. Pull that. Make him over down.
Yeah. Well, it's down as far as
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
What a goofy ninja, bro. After all that, the ninja almost died when they finally got his ass up out of there, bro. The ninja then lost his pants. The ninja done lost his britches, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know if y'all peeped that. This ninja was in his boxers, bro, or some shit like that. But this nigga was in some whole pants. By the time they put his ass out fucking water, this nigga done lost his pants, his shoes. That nigga was all emaciated. I mean, not emaciated, but, he was all fatigued because, what I'm saying, trying to stop his ass, trying to save himself from drowning, bro. And then the ninja couldn't swim. Oh, my God. Like, where the fuck do you think you was jumping, bro? JJ Duda says, I don't pick single mothers regardless unless God Almighty Yah brings me a good woman who happens to have kids. That's the only way. I like that. But brother, I know I am even though I am a Christian, I know I am somewhat of a heathen. But bruh, on some righteous level shit, here's my only thing about that. It's like, how will we know? Okay, are you kind of more? Okay, so basically what you're saying is that, okay, let me ask you a question. Because a woman could be a widow and still and now because she's not within the confines of her marriage, she could be getting freaky with people. So if you was to get with a widow, would it be a widow who was recently widowed? Like, how would you deal with that? Because, hey, at that point, she's no longer married. She might just turn up the freak. You feel me? But okay. Okay. What else I got for y'all boys? Now, look what this sister gotta say. Remember I talked about Kanye's situation the other day about, how Cameron was like, talk about Cameron and Boosie was talking about Kanye's confession about, him and his cousin and stuff, right? And as much as I do not condone, what he did, even though that he was a kid, so I can't really beat him up for it. He was under 14. Although I don't condone it, I do believe Kanye is kind of open up the fact that, you got to watch out with these mothers, because these mothers will open up your kids to some alternative lifestyle. Now, with that being said, reason why I bring that up is not necessarily that it has to do with LGBT or anything like that, but it has to do with the fact that, these mothers are contributing to, these kids' dysfunction. Check this out.
I'm a naked mom. In my mind, I'm not thinking anything, right? As a mom, we never had privacy with our kids. Our kids are in the shower with us.
Can a naked dad be a thing? Like, can I walk around dick swinging in front of my daughter?
How old? He was, at the time, he was just turning 10.
Because they know what titties
So
and
his
pussy
dad,
is.
right. So his dad, when his dad saw it, he was like, no, it's time to stop. In my mind, I never thought that. I'm a mom. I jump out the shower. I got my drawers on. I'm going in. I'm in a room. I put my shirt on, that type of thing. So I just, like, my brain didn't think that, right? I think those are the challenges that we face as single mothers when those men aren't present in the house to give us those rules or those guidelines. We're going to move like a woman is going to naturally move until we get to the point where it's like, okay, now I think he's old enough. I didn't think 9 was old enough. You know what I'm saying? But to a man, that's disturbing.
All his little friends wanted to come over after school.
Absolutely not. I'm not naked around other people's kids.
Yo. See? She ain't naked around other people's kids. I mean, let's just be real. Like, I think that, if a mother is naked around her baby, and maybe it's like he or she is like maybe not even 1 or something like that, that's one thing. But when they start getting to the point that they start kind of walking and stuff like that, like, yeah, you should not be, on, coming out undecent and stuff, like, around your children, because, like Homeboy said, kids know what, pussy and titties is, like, would he be comfortable? Here's the thing. And when he said, would it be comfortable me just swinging my dick around the kids? And she said no, right? But guess what? But then she wants to say, well, as a mom, as a man, I didn't realize I was naked around my kids. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Like, where's with that bird brain shit? But guess what? Truth be told, that's kind of one of the reasons why a lot of brothers, I'm not saying I don't fuck big girls or whatever, but, that's kind of one of the reasons why, a lot of brothers kind of accept big women is because, our mothers tend to be on the big side. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? These same mothers being around us butt naked to the point that when we see a big girl, we don't even think it's a big deal. We actually kind of normalize it because, how many people think that their mother is not, who doesn't think that their mother is a pretty person? You know what I'm saying? Your mother could not be a pretty person and you probably still think that she's pretty because you're used to her because you don't know any better. It's kind of like, have you ever watched, y'all should be old enough if you ever watched the Addams Family. Was it the Addams Family? No, the Munsters. I know that's pretty old school, but for all my old school heads, y'all seen the Munsters. Y'all remember that the Munsters, I think, had a cousin, and the cousin was the one who was the normal one. and everybody thought that she was ugly, but they thought the weird looking aliens and the monsters were the good looking ones. So it's just kind of like, that's kind of why you kind of hear a lot of brothers say, oh man, I don't want no white girl because she's too damn skinny, because white women tend to be a little bit smaller. Well, the ones they definitely put on TV tend to be a lot smaller. The ones that they promote tend to be the smaller ones. You know, versus when you go in the hood, there's a possibility you might deal with a chick and she's much heavier than you, bro. So yeah, man. Now, I don't know if I read this, but JJ Diesel says, I know God Almighty Yah will bring together a union that is not good. He said, I know God Almighty Yah would not bring a union that's not good. All right. But that's a caveat, though, my G. I mean, you know, I can't, I'm not here to judge anybody's connection with the Lord, but I kind of do believe that, unfortunately, the Lord is like, that's the thing, is like, he might give us the spirit of discernment, but maybe the spirit of discernment could fool us. Like, God tends to help those who help themselves. So I do believe that, I do believe God makes a way, but I believe God wants us to also investigate this, be conscious of these things, you feel me? Because, yeah. So anyway, what else I got for y'all? I think at this point, we're just chilling right now. I forgot. I took down this skit. I thought, check this out. Let's hear it.
Damn, baby, I could tell you ain't got no man. You paid for your own gas?
I do got a man. And he gave me money this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna do you like that, boy. How you gonna pay for something your chain? Boy, your chain crusty.
All right, it's cool. It's all good. I got you. Damn, baby, what's your name?
Why?
Looking like a highlighter and shit.
Why? You got on all that black. I do not like men who wear all black and black tees.
Hey, shit, we can't just catch up sometime, go on a date?
No.
Texas Roadhouse?
No.
Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Damn, don't do me like that. Hey, mamacita, where you going?
Ooh, I'm gay.
Yeah, you like girls? I like girls too.
I don't like anything that's near you. Ooh.
Really? Okay.
Get lost.
All right, I got you.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Damn, man, these females ain't shit, man. But watch this, I got something for them.
Damn, that's that guy trying to talk to me earlier.
Hey, shawty, you still gay?
He tried to talk to me. Bitch. You were.
Now, yo, of course, yeah, that's a skit. But we all know skits are based off of real life. Now, let's see here. He says, JJ Diesel says, nah, God Almighty Yah is definitely not the author of confusion. All right, brother. Look, look, I'm just a little bit more pragmatic. It's like, okay, sometimes all right. Look, I'm not going to knock your thought process, but I truly do believe that, okay, I'm not saying that God wouldn't, but I also believe that, God actually gave us, saying that God gave us 2 eyes, 2 ears, and, the witness to kind of, the wittiness to kind of, maybe we might think that God sending us to somebody, but it's like, my only thing is, JJ Diesel, like, I don't know, like, how do you know that God is sending this to you? It's like, but like I said, I'm not here to judge anyone's spiritual astuteness. It's just that I've just seen a lot of righteous brothers and holy brothers still go to the divorce court or still get this by a woman. I'm just kind of just talking for my guys as well, and maybe not just for you personally. Like maybe you're good and you don't have to worry about it. But for other young men and older men who might be looking into a relationship, I just want my guys to think pragmatically when we're dealing with these chicks. I'm not saying that, a lot of times my little head gets the best of me too. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But, when we start talking about being with somebody, that's the thing too. Like, You know what I'm saying? One thing that y'all probably want to see, y'all ain't gonna see me with no wife or no legal married wife. And if it is, I'm gonna be in a different country. But you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't saying that, Callie won't ever have no kids and all like that, or ain't no kids walking around will probably look like me. All I'm saying is just that. But I think it stops at, whether when it comes to financially mingling and legally binding relationships like marriage, I don't know. I think God might bless me just without one. Any chick who want to be with me, yeah, we could be together without the paperwork and no common law states either. And with that being said, what other video? Oh, look what this sister got to say.
So this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years now. I remember what the Bible said about women and like the evil spirit, what the Bible says about the Jezebel spirit and, things I see that women do, things I know and heard that women do. The paternity issue, how these women lay next to a man for years, looking a kid in the eyes for years, knowing there's no relation. How good men get stomped out, how kids are just used for a check. I've come to the conclusion that I think women are just pure evil. Like, I really think women are just pure evil. Women are naturally evil beings, I believe. And only a woman who's honest about our natural nature of being deceptive can change it. Like, for example, I know that naturally there's a selfish, gimme, 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 I want that type of way about me. So, about people, period, but especially women. So if you can't be honest and say that that's in there, then you can't deal with it and address it. And so I've noticed that the women who say they're the dopest, they're the this, they're the that, are usually the worst, because you have to acknowledge the beast in you in order to tame it. And so I really just think most women are natural evil, period. I just think they're evil. And not even just how they deal with men and kids makes them evil, but how they deal with each other. Women are so jealous, deceptive, conniving. Like, you can just feel the evil when you are in the presence of certain women. You can walk in a room and you just feel the daggers. You just feel that demonic spirit. Women are evil. I don't care what nobody say. Women are untrustworthy, deceitful, demonic beings. I said what I said.
Sheesh. Well, I'm glad that she said it and I didn't have to. JJ Diesel says, stupid people get in the way of God's will. Learn and be mindful of this and his devices. Otherwise, he will have an advantage over you. Well, it's funny, it's just ironic that you say that, because I do truly believe that we're probably saying the same thing. I'm just telling other people, because here's the thing. You might be coming more with, you might be coming more from a more analytical process in your own mind, right? But at the same time, to my audience, I do have to let them know, though, that even if you believe that the Most High sends you a woman, that does not mean that the Most High doesn't mean that you can't confirm that the Most High sends her to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Because, I don't know if y'all are in tune with the Lord or not. So whether you're in tune with the Lord or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the Lord ain't the way. I'm not saying the Most High don't make way. But I truly believe, it does say in the Bible, God helps those who help themselves. It was written. But that being said, any woman that you believe that God sent your way, shoot, I could have sent you a woman to your way to teach you a lesson. You got to read, I guess at that point you would have to kind of look at, I guess everything prospectively. Not saying that you're not, but I will have to advise my guys that, although, the Most High might bless you with something, doesn't mean that you can't battle test it and make sure that it's for you. Because unfortunately, if you get taken to alimony court or child support court, unfortunately, yeah, the guy, I guess a guy could help you after the fact, but yeah, you might, but yeah, like I said, the prevention is always better than the cure, so just be careful. I like see, and Jesus Deal says she proved me right. What did she prove you right about? Because I said, but as a matter of fact, I will argue that she actually proved me right. Any woman, whether she's a widow or not, could be not necessarily not. That's not just because she's a widow doesn't mean that she's a virtuous woman. She could be a widow who cheated on her husband. She could be a widow who went buck wilding in a whole phase because now her husband dead. Like she's been faithful to the same man for 19 years or for 10 years, but then he died in in the army and something like that. And guess what? Maybe she had a whole phase before she went and got with another dude. JJD says spiritual conviction and spiritual discernment are very important to have. They are very necessary. Otherwise, the females will get you. Okay. I truly believe. I mean, we could agree to disagree, and I don't disagree with anything that you're saying. The only thing is that just because you have spiritual conviction and spiritual discernment doesn't mean that you can't just go within common sense too. Like at the same time, like I just feel that yes, a widow is probably someone you could probably more marry in the guy's eyes because she didn't have a child out of wedlock. I get that. But the flip side is that, back in the biblical days, women were more tend to. Women weren't able, if they were, getting freaky with other people, it was pretty obvious because they didn't have infrastructure in cities like they used to. They just lived in small places. But that being said, what people used to do in the biblical days is a lot different now. Remember, these women still have a phone. Remember, they still have Jezebel's mirror. That's cast in the mirror. They can still see through the phone, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how much, So with that being said, hey, I'm not gonna knock anybody, saying for, for feeling the way they do. But my whole point is that, man, we don't trust any of them over here. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. The day we could actually say we trust a woman is probably the day that we, our last day on earth. And at that point, we could say, all right, you know what, miss, you ain't give me no reason to doubt you. Oh, I trust you. But you can't trust a woman until until the bitter end. Until the bitter end. So like I said, nothing's wrong having spiritual discernment. Nothing's wrong believing in the Most High and hoping He delivers you a woman. But I truly believe that the Most High, He tends to have, one thing about the Most High is the Most High was the first comedian. Okay, he has a very, very, very tends to have a very, very sick sense of humor, and I ain't trying to say sick in a rude way, disrespecting the whole Most High. What I meant to say is that he definitely has a peculiar sense of humor. If you just look at life, he has a peculiar sense of humor. You know what I'm saying?
This is a sick Negro.
So, I just don't want my man get caught slipping. You feel me? But
But shh, don't tell nobody.
All right, y'all. Y'all partied with me for about an hour and a half. I'm getting a little tired. Once again, y'all, it's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you feeling this shit. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Y'all will see me. I'm out of here.